I get a bit emotional because I'm thinking back to a time when I didn't care. And in that not caring, I victimized a lot of people.
So I just shut my feelings off. I didn't have the tools to change my life.
I was totally devastated the whole time I was locked away, knowing I couldn't be a productive father.
I left behind a good life with a beautiful woman and a beautiful daughter.
So me and my sisters got separated and they went to a foster home, and then that's when my journey became to being in those group homes and stuff.
Me being locked away was heartbreaking every single day. If there hadn't been a Friends Outside, I would have lost my child. She'll probably be adopted by some other family.
Well, I went to Friends Outside Los Angeles because I had to do community service. And I felt really bad about myself, and I walked in the doors to the most loving, accepting people. That turned my life around. I've been at the organization for 32 years. I think once you know about the criminal justice system, it's hard not to care about the people that are involved in it.
Friends Outside are really personal. They don't just run you through the paperwork. They'll sit there and they'll talk to you. They'll want to know who you really are now, who you were then, and what they can do to help you transition to become a better person.
We serve children and families who have incarcerated or formerly incarcerated family members. We serve inmates through a job readiness program inside the jails. And we also provide services to persons who have criminal records. And that includes our reentry employment program, as well as the Dad's Back Academy, which is a very robust fatherhood program.
It's already proven that someone that maintains a job, especially a career, is less likely to recidivate and go back to prison. So a little history on me. I served 25 years. I'm a former lifer. I've only been out a year and 1 month. So it is possible. It is possible for you to accomplish pretty much anything that you set out to do.
I got 4 certifications before I got into the workforce, which helped me land a job right away. I'll forever be grateful to them.
The cost to incarcerate someone in the state of California for 1 year is about $81,000. The cost for Friends Outside Los Angeles to help somebody get a job and keep a job for about a year is $8,000. Our recidivism rate in one of our recent grants was 7%. This compares to a statewide recidivism rate of about 60% in California.
All right, have a good one.
I'm very grateful for Dad's Back and Friends Outside program. I mean, they knew exactly what I was going through. Gaining custody of my daughter was my first priority when I got out of prison. I was told I needed to do a bunch of classes. It's about 52 weeks to do. I was very afraid that I wasn't going to be able to finish these classes in time to get my child back. And I was going to lose her forever in the system. The Dad's Back Academy, you can do them in 30 days. Knowing I had the opportunity, I stopped whatever I was doing, and I made myself available to go to that class every day.
They taught me how to communicate with the family, how to interact, how to listen, how to be patient, how to build short and long-term goals.
After completing all the classes from Dad's Back, I had a court date. I walked into court with a smile on my face that I had completed not just one class, but all the classes. They were surprised. There was no more hoops to jump through. It felt amazing. It felt I conquered a fear.
Children of incarcerated parents are the true victims of the incarceration process. They are often forgotten about, and yet what happens to them is very important to society.
The last time my mom was in jail for about 2 years. It was very hard on me because I was the oldest, you know, and I had to be there for my younger sisters. I was only 16.
The Incarcerated Parents Program lets children with incarcerated mothers have visits. They tend to be worried that it's their fault that their parent's incarcerated, they caused the problem, they're not seeing me because they don't love me anymore. So it's very important to keep that connection going.
Without the Friends Outside program, I don't know if I would have been able to see my mom, and have those visits. She, knew that we were coming to see her. That was like making her day, To Friends Outside, I would say thank you. You really helped me, go through that hard time.
Caring is contagious and it's valuable. And in my experience, that caring is passed on to the next person that the person meets. And we try to set that example at Friends Outside Los Angeles.
It took a lot of people demonstrating that they cared towards me to help me be comfortable enough to be vulnerable. So caring for me is at the utmost importance in my life. It just feels good to care.
Caring for people is contagious because you've experienced it, and it's brought you so much relief and joy. And when you bring others relief and joy, it gives you a joy that nothing else can.